Namaste to one and all. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is about the board examination preparations. In the preparations having three areas: at school, at home, and at the examination center. Let us see what about at school. Here I am focusing on what are the instructions given by the school authority and subject teachers. So, to check the timetable of examination admit card, reach exam center and room on time, find and use the allotted seat on time. If doubt any, ask the invigilator only. With the utmost attention, read and use the cool time. That is reinforcing and reminding the children to see the admit card, to see the timetable, to reach the center or school on time. And the question paper pattern, reminding about the MCQs, assertion and reason questions of MCQs. So the reminding and reinforcing is important thing that we have to convey to the children. So that is the most important thing we should always remember. Especially the teachers should always tell about them what they have to do or what they should do always. So now we can see at a school more about that school instructions. Read question paper carefully. So the teachers can ask the students to read question paper carefully, utilize the cool time fully and carefully, and utilize the time properly while you write, and conscious about the type of answer, that is short or long one. That is short one, maybe 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark questions, or 4 mark as a case-based studies questions, 5 mark as the long answer questions. So while you write the answer, same question type can be asked as 3 mark or 5 mark. So be conscious about the type of question. According to the marks, the children should write the answer. Then in MCQs, if you are doubtful about a question, leave the space and proceed to the next question. So in the question paper, if you find, I am talking about in MCQs, if there is some doubts, you can leave the space and move to the next question. So this way you can leave and don't waste time by thinking. Come back in between when you get the answer, or think and write when you are think and write when your easy answers are over. If you are not getting, just write one option what you think best. Anyway, don't leave without writing. So you should attempt all answers, and anyway you at last you should have completed all answers. Anyway, don't leave without writing. Then generally in the initial hours of examination, students write very slowly, and the last moments only they rush to finish or leave questions without attending. So this happens generally. So generally in initial hours of examination, students write very slowly, and last moments they rush to finish it or leave questions without attending. So initial hours themselves careful to complete the about 27 to 30 marks, because questions, the marks are about 80 marks. So about 27 to 30 marks you should complete in the initial hours. If so, you will get time to check again or to think and write difficult ones. In MCQs, there are two statements marked as assertion and reason. And mark your answer as per the codes provided below. A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. That is option A. And in case of option B, both A and R are true and R is not the correct explanation of A. And C, A is true and R is false. And D, A is false and R is true. This is the order. A means both the Option A means both A and R are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. B means both A and R are correct but they are not the correct explanation. And A is true and R is false. That is option C, and option D is A is false and R is true. So here I have referred about Cbse sample question papers, several question papers, social science, science, mathematics basics, mathematics standards, social science Hindi version, and in the plus 2 level also several question papers I went through. There I found the same pattern. Yet I am asking you, read the options given in the question paper and write. If the order has changed, and that way, suppose the question paper in the question paper that appears, that is why I am telling you, read the question paper thoroughly, you carefully, and write the answer. Then the school instructions continue. Only question paper numbers on the margin space. Write point-wise wherever it is possible. If you are doubtful about short answer or long answer questions, skip that answer and write the next answer. When you skip one answer or answers, be careful to write question numbers without mistakes. Yes, you are skipping from one to other. When you are writing the next question, please write the correct question number. Correct question number. And surely you should write that skipped answer at last or whenever you get that answer. So here written one example regarding the 24th answer, you know, point wise you wrote point 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, because a point should be written the right side of the margin and question number on the left side of the margin, that is in the margin space. That is another point, that is point should be written there. And suppose you don't know the 25th answer, suppose you are doubtful about 25th answer or need to think and reach the answer, you can skip. No need to leave space like MCQs. No need to leave space. Write the next 26th one immediately after 24th answer, or 27 or whatever according to your choice, and write the 25th at last. Properly write the question number. Yes. So here the question number is 26. You have to write 26 instead of 25th. That you should remember. And you know, children, all these marks will be forwarded. That is taken in and written on the front page. In the front page, there is a provision to write each and every answer, how, whether it is right or wrong, or mark has been given or not attended the children, or 0 mark they got, like that. Several options are there on the front page. So understand that wherever you write the answers, that mark will be carried forward to the front page, and this will be rechecked by the coordinators and other teachers. So you can skip the question and write that according to the question number, and the next time, and it is not at all necessary that you should write in the order itself. In order it may be good, but if you find some difficulty, please leave that and write the next one to save your time. Then at school instructions, ask the children to write, yes, ask the children to write every day minimum 30 minutes during study holidays. During study holidays, you write every day minimum 30 minutes. Otherwise, you when you write the first page of the paper, you cannot write properly. That is, you cannot control your hand. That is the thing. The writings may not be in the proper way. So ask the children to write answers on an A4 sheet. That is A4 sheet horizontally. This practice will enable them to familiarize board answer books. So board answer books in about 10 pages like that. Like that, it may be like a book like that, with the holes that you can tie it with the supplementary answer sheets. A supplementary answer sheet also will be having 2 paper, means 4 pages. And so here you have to write horizontally, because the answer book will be horizontally. See, just this is not a neat one, because see that regarding the OMR sheet is like that. I will show you later in the OMR sheet. From that one page I have taken it to find out the length of it. It may not be that much appropriate to the length of the answer book. Most often, that we used to write the answers this way. This way you used to write vertically, isn't it? But here we are writing in horizontally. So here I have just wrote and checked what about the 40 marks. See that the dark color, the black color about 40 marks. And next I had in that green color about that bluish color about 60 marks. Then again the other purple color about like that 40, then from there to here 60, then here there to 100, then again 20, 120. So I am telling you, while you write the answers, you may be confused that it is not that much what you used to write on a vertical paper. So in the answer book, you are writing horizontally. Horizontally writing, I am telling you, I wrote on this paper just to get an idea regarding the board exam answer sheet, as it is about the related to OMR sheet. Yes. Then, so 30 minutes minimum you write to get a good handwriting, and A4 sheet you practice. Practice makes perfection, that you know, and you are familiarizing the board exam answer book. Carefully tie graph paper along with answer book if it is provided. If graph paper is provided, especially in mathematics, you know that you have to tie it after all. And regarding social science, there will be a map question. And about map question, you know, 5 marks map questions are there. Sometimes one map or two maps also, sometimes they have issued. So detach the map or maps from the question paper and attach along with the answer book after locating map. Attach along with the answer book after locating the map. So you are locating the map and don't forget to detach it. And the teachers also be careful that they have detached the map from the question paper in the social science exam and attach it along with the answer book. Avoid drawing lines after each answer to save time. Yes, it is good if you draw the line in after each answer, but understand that if you are going on drawing the lines after each answer, sometimes you may not get that sufficient time, so that you can do if time allows. Attempt all answers neatly and legibly present your paper, and if you want to cut one answer, neatly cut that. It's just I wrote like that you can cut one or two, like that you can cut. Yes, like that you can cut. Then we are moving towards the in between. As I told you, familiar with the I let them familiar with the question paper. Read the question paper carefully and let them make understand the question paper pattern. I read it. So here just I am showing you the question paper pattern. Also here what the teachers can give instruction to the students. Yes, see that while you compare the question paper, science, social science, maths, see all 4-mark question. Yes, here comes the 4-mark question E. This is also E, and this is also 4-mark question. E category comes under the 4-mark questions. And social science, you know, there are 39 questions, and there comes history 2 and geography 3, like map questions. And while I analyzed the papers, I understood that this C and D, that is 21 plus 15 marks, 36 marks you are getting from the section C and D. So never leave those answers. Try to answer that properly. And even though MCQ 20 mark, it is okay. And here also C and D, that is 35 marks. Here in maths standard and maths basic, see the both question papers are same. And yes, those who opted standard or those who opted basics, you see that their answer patterns or question paper pattern is the same. And there also C plus D, you will get 38 marks. So yes. And regarding English literature, language, and there are 11 questions, English communication 10 questions, Hindi A 17 and Hindi B 18 and Malayalam 9. And but each question there are sub questions are there. That is the difference between English. And in English, while you calculate the 80 marks here, you know that 184, that is English language and literature. Section A, reading skills, reading through unseen passages. Section B, writing skills and grammar. Section A 20, Section B 20, and Section C, literature, 40 marks, supplementary reading text. So here I am telling you, that from the experts' advice, I understood that you have to focus on this section C at first, because most of the all questions and answers are familiar for you as you are from the textbook. Easily you can cover that particular area, because the other areas it will take little time to read and see the answer, especially the section A. So just my humble suggestion, but I got it from other expert teachers, that literature section C, as you know already the things regarding question answers or whatever it is, so that you attempt first, and so use the cool time properly. And next let me show you the this one. Here I will read out that one also. Subjects 3-mark questions are more, as I already read, is more in 7, 5, 6, 6, like that, that way. 7 questions are there, 6 questions are there, 6 questions are there, 5 questions are there. That is why I told you written like that. And case-based questions are E category in all subjects. 3 questions each are in section 4 marks each. That you have to use your practical knowledge regarding that is case-based studies, source-based studies, something critical thinking, that way you have to use. In mathematics, in the case-based studies, suppose 4 questions are there, in one question itself, suppose 4 topics, that is 1 mark, 1 mark, or 2 mark, 1 mark, like that. These 4 or 3 categories of each question are focusing on different equations. Yes. So you have to apply according to your curriculum, what you have learned, according to that equation should be applied. So in maths, 4 mark, 4 different 4 mark, maybe 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, or like that it comes. So each may be focusing on different area, different equations, different formula. So that is one thing I have to tell you about the case-based studies. And yes, and in maths MCQs, a common opinion what I found, that in order to get 1 mark answer, they need more calculation sometimes. If students spend more time on MCQs, they will lose time and cannot attempt some answers which carry 4 or 5 marks. So time and management is very, very important. This applies in the +2 level, and also mathematics, and what I told about that is applied to +2 level English also. Yes, here economics, business studies, mathematics, accountancy, see business studies, economics, and mathematics. Yes, those who opt mathematics instead of IP, then accountancy, that is compulsory paper. Anyway, now it is changing anyway. So see that there's here also, here the D is a source-based question. So D comes. So I'm showing you some general idea regarding the question paper, because children may not be having the time to go through what it is like that. And so this way the question come. And here we can see that yes, here, sorry, this is a 4 mark questions. So I am telling you that regarding accountancy is concerned, what about accountancy is concerned, is there is part A and part B there. Part A about 60 marks and part 2 20 marks. So focus more on part A, which is compulsory. That is how the marks have been allotted: 1 into 16, 16, 1 into 4, 4, like that. Part B, how many questions should come? Part A, how many questions should come? Like that it is written. Yes, like that you are getting, because part A is regarding the accounting for partnership firms and companies, and that is 60 marks, and the section B is optional. Either you can choose analysis of financial statements or computerized accounting. So this way. So economics, business studies, and mathematics is go through the question paper once more and see what is there. Yes. Then reading skill, writing skill, literature, and supplementary, that about the +2 level English is concerned. Then biology, also the same level, same way we can see what about the biology questions. Yes, 4 mark questions are there. Yes, that is section D comes 4 mark questions. Yes, here in science it is D questions comes 4 mark question, 4 into 4 into like that. like that it comes. And computer science informatic practices also having the same pattern, and these three are having the biology, chemistry and physics are having the same pattern. I just opted some papers. Generally my school or has opted, that is why these papers are familiar to me, that is why I have taken geography, political science, psychology, sociology. Other papers are also there, is maybe having the same pattern like that. I didn't go through, I'm not having that much time to go through the whole papers, all sample question papers like that. Yes, so just this here also, once more I am telling you, just go through that regarding the source-based questions and case-based questions. Yes, so this is all regarding the things I have to tell you. And another thing you can see that in statistics, while you are writing the answer, in statistics while you are writing the answer, first you write down the equation. First you write down the equation and question number you are writing. And after writing the question number, yes, suppose yes, you are writing the question number 27, and this question number 27 you are writing, and this question number you answer that you have to find out the median. Suppose you have to find out the median, you have to first itself you have to write down the equation L1 plus, isn't it, n by 2 minus CF the whole divided by F into class interval, isn't it? So you know the cumulative frequency you have to write. What about the n by 2th item lies which class interval, like that you have to write. So easily you will get what are the lines, what are the columns you have to write. Suppose it is a simple form x bar, you have to find out, you know, that sigma fx divided by sigma f. So there only you have to multiply fx, f into x, and f into x multiply, and you have to find out the sum, and here also you have to find out the sum, like that. And so whatever needed according to that column should be written. And suppose the step deviation method, you have to find out the assumed mean, so there comes that way, and x minus a you need. So according to the question and equations, according to the equation you have to draw the columns and write down the headings. Yes, then yes, so I told about this much regarding the school instructions. Yes, now we are moving towards the at home. What are the things we have to focus on at home? Here we can see that parents take care of the following. That is, stress-free, peaceful, healthy environment should be provided to the children. Avoid junk foods, deeply fried foods. The health is very important. And as far as possible, be safe and secure at school and home. Don't go around. And it is very important to have a healthy atmosphere and a health. And so the board exam will get over by 1:30 p.m. So have sufficient food for breakfast. That is an important thing. Then plan to reach a school or exam center as per the school instructions. Some school according to school instruction means some schools instruct the students to reach the school. Other schools instruct the students to directly reach the exam center. That is where your own school you have to reach, or the examination center you have to reach. According to the instructions you have to follow. And the dress code, school uniform you have to follow. And the private students, they should wear the light color clothes. And go through the timetable of the students. That is the exam timetable. That is one other request to the parents. And go through the timetable in admit card, how it is, whatever the timetable, what exams are there, and you just write the timetable. Write the timetable on a paper, check it with your hall ticket or admit card, place it or hang it wherever it is possible, visible, and parents check hall ticket to confirm timetable. So really this request the children can do and the parents can check it. I just wrote it regarding at present tense standard timetable. Sanskrit is like that. I wrote it. Is how many days you will get in between. Anyway, the optionals are there. Anyway, the compulsory subjects, here science, social science, and mathematics is in between 2 to 7, means that you are in between how many days you will get. After science, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, only 4 days you will get. So don't think that 7 minus 2 you are getting 5 days. In between 4 days you will get. After social science, 8th, 9th, 10th, only 3 days you are getting. So calculate it and go according to that. Yes. Here, then I am talking to you regarding at home what the parents should see. So at home, an important thing parents should see that, understand that what about the permitted items and barred items. So here permitted items are admit card. Take photocopy of the admit card, sign on it by on admit card. You have to sign. The parents should sign on it and take photocopy of that. And majority of the cases, admit cards may be kept by the school, and the escorting teacher or principal and school office will distribute. This depends on the school. Second point is a school identity card. Yes, you should, as you are wearing the school uniform, a school identity card also should be there. And you should have a transparent pouch, geometry or pencil box, blue royal, blue ink, ballpoint or gel pens. It is very important that you should use only blue pen, because the black pen is used by the the coordinator there. So you know that in the examination, even though it is checked by the red pen, here you know that you should not use the black pen. Then 6-point scale, a new scale you can buy and keep, because in order to get accuracy, that is good. Suppose a worn out edges, worn out scales are there, you may not get the accuracy while you are measuring. Then writing pad, eraser, analog watch. I think it is best to keep an analog watch with you. No electronic watches. And transparent water bottles, hand sanitizer up to 50 ml. Then metro card, best pass. Then comes the barred items. Any stationery item, textual material, printed or written, bits of paper, calculator. Students with learning disability, exceptions are there. Pen drives, log tables, electronic pen or scanner, any communicated devices, that is mobile phone, Bluetooth, earphones, microphone, pager, health card, camera. Other items like wallet, Googles, then handbags, pouches, etc. Any eatable items opened or packed except for diabetic students. Any other items or similar which could be used for unfairness. Above items or similar items will be treated under unfair means UFM and category, and will attract punishment. And the dress code, school uniform, that is especially written there. That is why I wrote here also. Private school students, light clothes. Then the next process will be at the examination center. That I will continue in the next video with how to fill the OMR sheet. Thank you.